Here are 6 different foods that have been banned around the world. Actually, the first one of them is a drink of sorts, which you'll recognise by the name of absinthe. It was first made famous and popular in the 19th century, but then a link was made between one of its ingredients with seizures and hallucinations. Thus it joined a list of banned foods and additives and led to the complete withdrawal of the drink in Switzerland, the USA and France. However, later distillers have managed to reformulate this drink so as to remove this link with seizures and hallucinations, and it is now available once again in both the UK and the USA, as well as throughout the rest of Europe. Number 2 is the Japanese puffer fish, which many people will know as fugu. Whilst a highly prized and expensive delicacy in Japan, the problem with it in the rest of the world is that it contains one of the most toxic banned chemicals in food, tetrodotoxin. The chemical is found in the fish's liver and digestive system and is said to be up to 100 times more powerful than cyanide, so only the most experienced chefs are allowed to prepare this fish, even in Japan, but as for the rest of the world, you're not likely to find it. Number 3 is haggis, and an argument has been going on for quite some time between the Scottish Department of Rural Affairs and the US Department of Agriculture over whether this famous dish from Scotland should be allowed over into the United States. A ban came into force in the United States in 1971 due to it containing sheep's lung, and even today Americans still cannot eat the traditional haggis unless, of course, it is substituted with beef as opposed to lamb. Number 4, sticking with the United States but also Canada and Australia, is unpasteurized milk. Now, whilst milk itself doesn't contain any other kind of colouring or any other chemical which is banned or likely to cause harm, but in its natural state it's not permitted in many places, including the US, Canada and Australia, and this is due to it containing certain bacteria unless it's been pasteurised. Number 5 is stevia, the artificial sweetener. In the 1990s, many different studies suggested that stevia had a link to cancer, and as a result it was banned in both the United States and throughout Europe. However, a lack of evidence to support these claims or any harmful effects has now led to it being accepted and the ban has been lifted. Number 6 might surprise you, which is tomato ketchup. Now, it hasn't been banned on health grounds as such, or even that it contains any chemicals or other additives which have been banned, just as a matter of taste. You see, in 2011, the French government said that if tomato ketchup were allowed in French primary schools, that it was going to mask the flavour of any of the food that they were eating, and thus banned tomato ketchup from the menu. If you know of any foods that have been banned, where and why, drop them in the comments below and I'll look them up for future videos. In the meantime, please make sure you like and subscribe, because we're back here on Easy Chinese Cooking, where the law and food coincide. And as always, thank you for watching.